old are the twins? Because everybody's acting. They're like, because we're younger. As an excuse for them yelling. But I was like, y'all don't look that young. Again, I'm not saying they look old, but y'all don't look like you're 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, or 30, moving into 31, 32, 33, 34. Whew. Maybe 35. Is that how old y'all think they were? Anyway, everybody, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back. You know the deal. It's Tattle Tells. And for those of you guys new to my channel, I do tarot, I do travel, and I do mess. I do gossip, pop culture, commentary. Today, what are we doing? Ask and you shall receive. A lot of you guys have been asking me to actually review the Encore. Listen, it has all the ingredients for good stuff. It's a Carlos King production. He is the one that bought us the pinnacle of when Real Housewives of Atlanta was up and mother loving stuck, right? It has girl brand members. It has competitiveness. It has classing personalities. There are water signs up there with air signs, so you know that things are going crazy. It was actually pretty good, but we're going to get into the review in a second. In the meantime, listen, you guys, let's have a moment to actually thank the Lord that I am monetized. I'm getting money. Same old. Wait. Same old Tisa from the block. Same old Tisa from the block. Same old Tisa. Anyway, you guys are still watching, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks to all your support. I actually am monetized. I'm super hyped. And y'all, I'm going to do this YouTube thing till the wheels come off. So if you're along for the ride, listen, subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, I really do thank you just even taking the time to even watch this video. Go on and give me a thumbs up if you feel like it. It does help with the algorithm and it does help me reach my goals. So if you are enjoying this, whether you're laughing, whether you're joking, whether you're talking trash, or whether you can't stand me, go on and give me a thumbs up and support me because, you know, it's, in the words of Erica Jane, should I quote her? No, Erica Jane's a criminal. In the words of the former rich bitch, Erica Jane, you know, it's expensive to look this good. All right, here we go with the things. Woof. Oh, you know that transition, though. I need more money so I can get classes for fade outs, all right? And we're off. Okay, so the house opens and the first people to get there are the girls from Cherish. Now, I'll be honest with you. I remember their hit, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. But I didn't think that it was the biggest hit, as they would say. They were talking about they couldn't go anywhere without people recognizing them. And I was like, girl, if I seen you over at Lobster, I really wouldn't know who you were. Even with do it, do it, do it being on the radio. But who knows? Maybe where they're from in their city, they were well known, but I don't know. And you'll see as the episode goes on, it's not like they don't have delusions of grandeur because they've made a good thing for themselves, but like, they got delusions of grandeur, right? So then they come in and they're like, oh, girl, get the champagne. What's going on? How do you think it was going to be? Be nice. And they're having a little chit-chat, girl. And then Carlos King is so funny. Pam from Total walking in. And they got that bad girl music playing. Yo, her braids were laid. She had that side swoop coming down. Her braids were laid. And she came in and she was like, what's up? I'm Pam. And the girls were like, oh, nice to meet you, right? But giving like little looks, right? You find out later that they're giving little looks because they're being really ageist. In the way that when everybody got there, they were like, oh, the girls from Cherish were like, oh, this is the geriatrics. Mama, yes, Pam does definitely look like a woman in her 40s, right? She says that she repented. She had a hard life. Well, not a hard life, but she got into drinking, but now she's repented. And her soul is soft, even though her face looks a little bit on the hard side. And I also think Pam just, when she's not amused, she doesn't feel the need to fake it. But the girls from Cherish, is anybody mistaking them for 20-year-olds? Is anybody mistaking them for early 30s? I mean, I don't know why they think they look so young. Maybe it's their mannerism. I don't know, but they're given like 35, 36, 38. At the end of the day, all of you guys are a little bit too old to be in like a girl group as the girls from Cherish kind of envision, you know, that whole 16, 17, 18. So y'all need to just loosen up and just go ahead on the ride, right? So that comes out. I will say that you know what? I stand a production company that has a nice spread. You saw that they were with their little struggle spread. You know me, every single time I'm around someplace, I always go for the food first. I'm that person that when somebody's giving a speech, I'm stuffing my mouth, right? It was like, they tried to put nuts and cheese, and like it looked like they went to Trader Joe's. And you know when you go to Trader Joe's, like when it's very close to closing, they don't have anything for people that shop at Trader Joe's. All the shelves are empty, like you're in World War III. It looks like they went to Trader Joe's 15 minutes before closing. They grabbed what happened. They got some nuts, they got some cheese, and they're like, what else can we do? Get some hummus. But what's gonna dip in the hummus? We don't have time to get chips. You know what? Grab that bag of 3 colored peppers, and we'll just get the mini ones, and they can just dip it in hummus. It looked cute for TV, but being greedy, I was like, this display for food has no rhyme or reason. But y'all probably didn't even notice, but I did, all right? Then Nivea came in with her smirk. Y'all, I've been a fan of Nivea for the longest. Nivea was really, really hot before social media was hot. So she was before her time. But I'll tell you something about Nivea. She always had a crazy personality. Aubrey wasn't joking, right? From Danny and Kane, when she was like, yo, everybody wanted to be with you, right? She had with Dream, first she was with Wayne, then she went to Dream, had 3 kids, then she went back to Wayne because Wayne proposed to her. Yo, Nivea was that girl. I remember, don't mess with my man. And then she could dance, she could sing, she had a great personality. I think if Nivea had been put on during the age of social media where people really blow up for their personalities, I really think Nivea would have really been something, right? So then, yo, is it just me, or does Nivea also look like her and Phaedra are from the same tribe? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you guys know when you move around different countries, there's like archetypes of what people look. Nivea looks like Phaedra, even though she doesn't look like Phaedra. But y'all know what I'm saying. There's something in the eyes, the way the nose, the face, the lips. There's something in the shape that she looks like Phaedra. But let's move on. Then Shamari comes in, right? Shamari is like she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta, a ball of energy. Let's get this going. You know Shamari. It makes me think that when Shamari was on, we were too hard on her. Because compared to Drew, LaToya, and allegedly the one girl, light-skinned Keisha from Real Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, that's supposed to be joining Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh no. I really honestly feel like what we didn't know, you know, on and on it seems to go, but you don't know what it got till gone. Yeah, I'm going to be singing this whole recap. Why? Because it's girl group thing, right? Okay, so then the queen, Aubrey O'Day comes in. Yes, y'all. Donald Trump Jr., side chick, turned woman, scorn, turned woman, turned back to side chick, turned antagonist, turned cast out of heaven. Aubrey O'Day walks in looking a hot mess, the way only Aubrey can look. But you know what? That's why I love Aubrey, because even her hot messes are a thing of beauty. Her hot messes are a thing of beauty. She had on these pink waiter boots. She had on like Aubrey looked a damn mess, and I loved every moment of her. It's part of her personality that makes her so endearing. She's over the top, and she's so, again, I don't know anybody that knows her. Obviously, this is before my time, right? But I will say that when it comes to Aubrey, I feel like we're friends in my head. She seems like a really good person. Like, even though she might do messed up things, she has a really, really kind heart. Even though when she was talking to Nivea, she was so real. When she's like, wait, you a Dream? You got 2 kids for Dream? Damn, what's this D looking like? Because everyone, you know, it's like, she's just so real. She says what she means what she says, and it's really, really funny. I remember her from, was it Making of the Band with Danny Kane? Like, she was like, that's what character to a star, right? Then Irish and Lamisha come in from 702. Okay. And Lamisha looks like Jackie Harry mixed with somebody else. How old was Lamisha when 702 started? Because Lamisha literally looks like, I think it's Lamisha, or is it Iris? One of them looks like really, like her and Pam look like they graduated from the same class of high school, if you know what I'm saying, all right? Then Miss Elizabeth Kelly comes in. If you guys remember Cheetah Girls, our girl Kelly is in the house. And she's sitting there, and you can tell she's calmed down. I know that she had her problems. I know that her and Adrian had problems. I think everybody in the Cheetah Girls had problems with her, but she is a survivor, and she is back, right? Yet Lamisha looks like Jackie Harry mixed with... Y'all, let me know who you think she looks like. Jackie Harry mixed with someone, but I can't remember who. Right? So they're all sitting there talking, laughing, right? Aubrey is sitting there. She is so real. Did y'all catch when she adjusted her wig while she was talking to the girls? Just gave it a tug. I love Aubrey. She was like, this wig is too tight. Let me adjust this really quick while I am talking to the girls. So then Keely drops a thing, right? Keely drops a bomb saying, listen, I was brought in not to be a singer, but to help you guys. I'm gonna be creative director. And automatically everybody gets so upset. Again, I don't know much about girl group culture, but I was like, is it really that serious? She's a creative director. They're mad that she's not in the girl group also working, but then I thought if she was in the girl group, you guys would probably be mad at that too. I don't know, the reaction was really weird, especially Shamari. You can tell Shamari is used to being in charge. She wants to be in charge. She was just irked to death, right? And then the two girls, right? I'm going to call them freaking frat, right? Then the two girls from Cherish, Fallon and Felicia are like, yo, like, we don't need to be managed. And I'm like, if you didn't need to be managed, then what are you doing here on this show to get girl groups out? Somebody would have had to manage you, so why not Keely? You don't know anything about Keely's resume. You don't know what she's capable of. You don't even know why they offered her the position. You just looked at her, decided that she wasn't as talented or she was less than you, and y'all decided to come at her and then be like, okay, I know you can't tell, but this one's a millionaire. And Aubrey was like, with that fake Claire's jewelry bracelet, please. She ain't Aubrey is going to crack me up. But it was weird the way they were, her and them and Shamari, it was weird the way they were so aggressive coming toward Keely. I do give it to Keely. Keely was very forceful, but not aggressive. She stood her ground. They're like, but why? And she was like, well, why are you bothered? What's the problem? And the way she rolled her eyes. So maybe Keely has actually matured, but I don't know. That just struck me. I didn't like the way that struck me, the way they were so, Shamari and Felicia and what's her name? And why do I have Fallon? I know her name's not Fallon. Is it? Y'all are always dragging me for mispronouncing Phelan's name. So, but anyway, they're sitting there going in. And then thank God, Pam. I'm going to like Pam. I realized when Pam came in, I was like, yo, I know she had resting grumpy face, but I realized Pam too, because she's been through so much, she's not really trying to hear like all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? She's like, you guys, like she came here saying, I'm here to help. So I don't take any offense at it. If you can help me get to my dream and help me do what I want to do, then we're all good. I want that help. If you're going to be able to help me get to my dreams. But we already see whose egos are going to be a problem. The girls from Cherish and their worldwide hit, Do It, right? And also Shamari DeVoe. Anyway, let's move on in this day. So we are in the kitchen. The girls are getting something to eat. But the girls from, God, why can't I remember that? The girls from Cherish are digging into Keely, being mad disrespectful. Like, who are you? You appointed yourself this? No, girl, you know the show did. But they're digging into her, disrespecting her, getting grimy with her. And I give it to Keely because if somebody was in my face telling me I appointed myself creative director in my head and getting loud on me and disrespecting me, I don't know if I would have been able to just she just took her breaths and sighed and whatever. Now the one girl, right? The one girl was like, yo, leave that girl alone, right? Leave her alone. And the girls popped up on her like, who are you? And then Misha, yo, I'm gonna like Misha. I take everything I said back about Misha. She jumped up real quick and was like, I'm Misha, what's up? Right? And the girls were like, no, I'm just asking like what your name is because it sounds like really, really pretty. Misha, I like that. That's very exciting. They took the caps lock off their voices so quick. They took the caps lock off their voices so quick and just rolled that mess back. That's right. Misha, get those girls in place. Meanwhile, Nivea is sitting there eating a damn rice cake. Why do people eat rice cakes when they're trying to stay healthy? Because rice cakes are low calorie, but they keep your insulin way up. So if you're trying to lose fat, you're never going to lose fat eating a rice cake. That's my PSA for the day. Don't say I never did nothing for y'all. But Nivea's sitting there, unless I do know that I remember one person that actually liked the taste of rice cakes, but I just thought they were like on drugs or something, because who really likes a case of rice cakes, plain rice cakes? Anyway, Nivea's sitting there just eating a rice cake like, damn, because she's like, I understand. Who are you anyway? I'm Misha, what's up? I was happy. That was good. Already, Carlos is giving us little Easter eggs that this is going to be a very good show. All right, let's move on. But we just had to talk about the way Misha checked both of the girls from charity. So, the twins storm out, right? But that's before Keely was like, why? Again, how old are the twins? Because everybody's acting. They're like, because we're younger. As an excuse for them yelling. But I was like, y'all don't look that young. Again, I'm not saying they look old, but y'all don't look like you're 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, or 30, moving into 31, 32, 33, 34. Whew. Maybe 35. Is that how old y'all think they were? Anyway, they're going in. I really like Lamisha because Lamisha's like me. She's like, listen, I don't like bullies. I don't like people that do this. I don't like that. And she stood up for herself. The twins start talking to themselves saying, leave it. They're no one. They're nothing. And it's just like, are they the ops? Did Carlos tell them to go in and act a fool like that? Because I was watching and I was like, is there a reason for this season? Why are y'all acting like this? Then they're having a conversation. We don't need them. We don't need them. So then Keely was like, do you even know who this is? Talking about why are they yelling at Lamisha, saying she's older than you. Why don't you respect her? Do you know how it is? And the twins were like, absolutely not. So Cherish was like, Lamisha was like, if I told you my career and what I've done, you'd probably fall asleep. You know, like, don't get it messed up. So then Lamisha's like, which one of y'all millionaires? Which one of y'all millionaires? This makes them really mad. They're like, we don't need this. We don't. And then like Lamisha said, if you don't need it, then get the hell out. Why are you here? Why is you here, ho? And we'll put the Jocelyn Hernandez, right? Why is you here, ho? Oddly enough, have y'all watched Jocelyn's Cabaret? I want to start reviewing it, but there's so much amazingness that happens. I don't know if I can fit it all. Let me know in the comments if y'all want to hear Jocelyn Cabarets. If you are not watching it, download the Zeus Network, baby, because they have a hit on this app. It is classic reality TV. It is a la Carlos King. Jocelyn did that, but let's get back to Carlos's King show, right? I don't know why I'm sitting here promoting Jocelyn's Cabaret like she's paying me, and nobody is, right? Anyway, the twins are like, yo, we're not going to do this. We're out. After Lamisha said, then get the hell out. Why is you here, ho? They literally ran out and slammed the door. And everybody was like, yo, like, what is wrong? Like, again, they have to be ops. You had to want them there showing out, doing whatever. So then upstairs, they're unwinding. And before that, Aubrey, who I gotta say, I always thought Aubrey was like a really, really beautiful girl, right? She looked like a Barbie to me. She was a really, really beautiful girl. And Aubrey has completely, in my opinion, messed up her face with plastic surgery. The lips, the cheeks, everything. How can you be so beautiful? And Aubrey is still young. Aubrey cannot be above 40, but even if she is, you're like, what, 41, 42, 43? And the fact that your face is that messed up, yeah. Poor Aubrey. So we need to have an intervention for her. Maybe we can start a GoFundMe, but she might think that's insulting, so never mind. We'll just sit here and talk about her. So anyway, Aubrey starts talking about, listen, I don't really mind Keely. She's being fair-natured of it. I don't mind Keely. If she can do what she says she is, then fine. I love creative direction. Let's do it. I think the issue where the twins were mad because they thought they were going to come in. They thought they were going to be creative director. They thought they were going to take over. And who knows? Maybe they have enough talent to do it. I don't know. I just remember I was not impressed with do it. You know, and fucking do it. I just knew I wasn't impressed with do it. But then again, I guess they want their own creative directors. Anyway, they storm out. The girls are upstairs talking, decompressing. Okay, so anyway, Miss Do It, number 1 and 2, the twins storm off, right? But the thing is, it's just like I knew. I think they thought because they were what? millionaires, apparently, allegedly. They're millionaires, or maybe because they've been working more than other girls, and they have this weird ageism where it's like, listen, the girls might be older than you, but none of y'all are young, so what are y'all talking about? It was giving me very much the nieces versus the aunties, when it's like all y'all aunties, honestly, ain't one niece in the bunch. But the twins are outside talking, and they're literally trying to talk themselves courage to go back in, because I've been there before when you storm off and then you're outside and you're like, damn, ain't nobody coming to get me. So they're literally talking about how they're going to go back into the house. And finally, they're like, let's just go. We ain't got to say anything to anyone. Thank goodness they are the twins. They feed into each other. I love that twin dynamic. I wish I had been a twin, but it's annoying right now, y'all, right? Then the next morning comes, Nivea's in the kitchen telling jokes. The twins are like, maybe we overreacted. Pam comes in looking like Bane. I'll say one thing about Pam. She is not playing with Corona. Comes in looking like Bane. She doesn't know those girls. However, she did take the mask off to pray. And as one person that is not very religious, I looked at the twins while Pam was praying, and I was like, I recognize fake. Real recognizes real. They literally were like, oh my God, thank you. I felt the Holy Ghost going through my thing. And the whole time they just wanted a way to get on Pam's good side, my opinion, so they decided to go with religion. Girls, shut up. Even when Pam was talking to them about Jesus and love and God, they're like, come on, let's go see if they have more turkey bacon. Pam, do you want to get a bacon, egg, and cheese? They literally couldn't wait to get back to the food. I was like, y'all don't give a damn about Pam's blessing, but you wanted to find a way in because ain't nobody else messing with you. So you might as well go to the most generous, kind-hearted person, who is Pam, praying over your heathen souls, right? They go and they apologize. Listen, we just want to apologize. This and that, blah, 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 right? Nivea being a rainbow, it's like, girl, it's okay. Just do better, right? Keely is sitting there, and this is what I thought it was odd, right? Smugging, right? And then the thing, she's like, nobody wants to work with an asshole. Nobody wants to work. And I was just like, pot, meat, kettle. Because the bleep that you speak about is you. Someone bring Keely a mirror, because your whole reputation was being unprofessional and difficult to work with. So it's weird that when you see it, but then again, that said, those girls did disrespect the dog mess out of her. So I can see why she is still upset. And also the girl from 702, Iris, I think it is not feeling them either. Like, yo, and you know, Lamisha is just looking at them like, yeah, I got my good eye on you, right? But they're doing their best. And they're just like, listen, this is our chance. And Shamari talks to them and it's like, yo, can y'all stop playing around? I can be home with my kids. This is my chance. Don't mess this up. And they're like, all right, you know, it's all one love. It's all one love. Yeah, whatever. Let's move on and see what's going on. So then they were at the studio, right? This is where everybody's zodiac actually comes into play. If you guys didn't notice, Nivea is an Aries, Pam is an Aries. I don't know what it is about the Aries woman. I know they have phenomenal voices. I don't know what it is, but they can sing. Pam's voice, I always like from Tattle, that cracky kind of like, it's almost like fire. I don't know, but Pam's voice, great. Nivea, we all know she had an amazing voice. Keely sang Sweet Thing. I actually thought she did really good. Don't get me wrong. The two twins from Cherish, they can do the church theatrics, which is fine, but I prefer Keely's voice. Sometimes I prefer people when they have really unique tones. Nivea has a unique tone. Pam has a unique tone. Keely has a unique tone. Keely's a Cancer, so you know she had to sing just to show, like, bitch, don't get it twisted. Okay, I could do what you do with my eyes closed, but I'm gonna be nice and let's build this family, right? The twins are Aquariuses, and I don't know if y'all have many Aquarius friends, because there's two types of Aquariuses. There are the unbothered, on another planet, because they're seeing 6 miles in the future, and then there's the Aquarius that whenever sometimes they feel intimidated, they get really, really, really nitpicky, aggressive, and super competitive. It doesn't happen a lot, but when it does happen, this is just how I remember Aquarius as being, being that way, right? Lamisha, she's a Gemini. She was just like, whatever, they can sing, but that is, Gemini, they can sing, but that's not everything it is. And y'all probably gonna be the downfall of the group. And I'll say one thing about Geminis, when they make a prediction, you need to listen to them, because 8 times out of 10 they're actually making a good prediction, right? Shamari sings, is it just me? Does anybody ever notice how much Shamari looks like Cynthia? Anyway, all the girls go, All the girls can sing. Aubrey does her whole church thing that she did even in Danny and Kay. But whatever, listen. They are from the brand of girl groups or the tribe of girls groups. And back then, everybody in the girl group could sing. And you had to look good too. So it's no surprise that all ladies can sing. Let's move on. Next, we go into the dance studio, y'all. Okay, so we already know Aubrey was waiting for the damn dance studio because we know from Danny King she can dance her butt off. Yes, that Barbie be twerking in the streets, throwing it up. So the twins can move. Who else can move? Let's talk about who can't move, right? Keely, she's a Cancer. You know she knows how to move and do a little seductive thing, right? However, Kamisha, the other girl from 702, Nivea, and Pam. Why was Pam in the back doing the bad boy bounce? It's just like, I don't even think Pam ever danced like that, to be serious. But they're talking about they're the aunties. They're just like, girl, stop. Everybody doesn't have to be the greatest dancer. I know what you're saying, but again, all y'all are too big to be popping and locking. They also meet with a producer, and the producers, I think it's cosign. Nivea's like, she wants to cosign her thighs around cosign, right? There's cosign. They're talking about that. There's like, what type of music do you guys want to make? And, you know, Pam's like, I can't go against my God. And then, you know, everybody else is like, well, I don't want to disrespect my husband. I don't want to disrespect my kids, right? And the twins take offense because they're just like, yo, is this Meg the Stallion? Or are we praying to God? And I'm like, well, the twins calm down because honestly, all y'all, it's not that you aged out of Meg the Stallion. I'm sure if you wanted to, you could still do that female empowerment. But you guys can sing, so you don't really need to. You see what I'm saying? Meg the Stallion is a great lane to be in, but if you're not Meg the Stallion, there's still room for a lot of people. So it's like the twins are just out of their minds and wanting to call everybody old and tired and through. And the more they do that, the more old and tired and through they seem. I don't like those twins. They get on my nerves. But yo, I really did enjoy seeing Aubrey do it. You know, she was doing the damn thing. All right, let's get into the mess of the episode. And Aubrey reminds me why I didn't like her on Making of the Band. Aubrey is an Aquarius, but Aubrey is also a goddamn snake. It has nothing to do with her being Aquarius, but Aubrey is very opportunistic. And a lot of times that translates into her having a lot of ambition, but she's also too quick to jump ship and too quick to go for with the easy out. That's how she ended up dating Donald Trump Jr. and ended up being cast out of heaven, hell, or wherever the hell they lived, right? Yo, the fact that you look at the twins and Aubrey's like, oh, they're hot, I'm hot, we're probably good. First of all, can we have a moment of silence for Aubrey's face? Do y'all remember Aubrey's original face? She is was a beautiful girl. Still, I guess, is, but her face is so cut up, it doesn't make any sense at all. It's actually super, super weird what's going on with Aubrey's face. But let me move on because I can't talk about her face all night. We'll talk about that later. I just don't understand. She was so beautiful. I always remembered her being beautiful. Now her face is like, and she can't be that old. She can't be older than 40. It's like you had no reason to do this except for the fact that you didn't like the way your face looked, right? Anyway, Aubrey starts being divisive. She's like, you know, Aubrey being an Aquarius was like, I think the group should be you. And also, this is after she got done kicking in Keely's face, right? And you know Keely Cancer does not appreciate that. She's going to get Aubrey back. I'm telling y'all. When she was like, Aubrey was like, Keely, you have to figure out what you want to do. Come on, mama, you have to be able to say it. And she just bulldozed, and they thought they'd split it into two groups. Again, yo, you guys can dance and you guys can sing. It doesn't mean that you guys actually met. But anyway, I'm waiting to see how this all blows up because y'all, it is going to be a mess. And the girls aren't feeling it. The girls that got split into Aubrey's group think that they're on the winning ticket, like, And the other girls are like really, really upset. But honestly, everybody has their own lanes. I don't know. I feel like the other girls could also make their own group doing smooth R&B, maybe a little praise, maybe a little worship, maybe a little Sunday inspiration. You know, the songs that are played at the Christian weddings, right? I'm just saying there's a lane for everyone. Let's see what. Anyway, the episode wraps up with Aubrey confronting Keely about talking behind her back because one of the girls from Cherish, one of the twins, told Aubrey, right, that Keely was talking trash about her. Y'all, this already sounds like some girl group shit, and I don't mean to be that disparaging, but yo, Aubrey is reminding me about her Dana Key King time and why I don't actually really like her. But I don't know what's going to happen. I know it's going to be good. There's going to be a lot of bumping heads. Aubrey is going for that #1 spot with Keely. Again, can someone that actually has experience in groups, in bands, explain to me why it is such a slap in the face to everybody that Keely is creative director? Why do they care? Why are they fighting her so hard? Why are they like, you creative director, you need to be down here singing? What is the big goddamn deal? I'm really, really confused. But you know what? Let me tell y'all something. That Aquarius Aubrey keeps messing with Keely, and those twins keep messing with Kamisha. Kamisha is an Aries, just like Nivea. Aries women are full of life, laughter, so fun, so easy, literally your best buddies. But don't disrespect them and don't get on their bad side, because you will see the devil themselves come out. Aries women are like Saggy women. They will go from 0 to 100. The only thing with Aries women, they try to completely end you. Saggies will get mad, go all the stuff, and come back. Aries people will be like, no, we both can't walk this earth. One of us has to go, and it's not going to be me. Aubrey keeps messing with Keely. Keely is a Cancer to her heart. Also, that shit that Aubrey said about she's a chicken thrower. She throws Chucky the chicken. It doesn't sit right with me, because you were dating Donald Trump Jr. And for you to be dating Donald Trump Jr., you guys have to see a lot in common, if you know what I mean. That didn't sit right with me. But Aubrey better stop playing with Keely, because there's one thing about Cancers. They'll try to avoid, but once they turn up, please believe the cops are getting called. Anyway, that was the first episode of the girl group. Let me know what y'all think. Did y'all like the episode? Should I review a second one? I thought it was pretty good. I thought you might like it. I was actually really amused. Do y'all want to actually hear me review Jocelyn's Cabaret? Because if y'all aren't watching Jocelyn's Cabaret, you need to be watching this and Jocelyn's Cabaret. Jocelyn is reality TV gold, and there is so much chaos in every scene. I love it. Anyway, that's it. You know the deal. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be live every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday doing tarot lives. I might even go live later on tonight after I post this video. We will see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next week. Mwah. Also, if you guys know any other shows that you guys like, let me know, because I am looking for new shows to review while I am waiting for Real Housewives of Potomac to start up. All right? I'll talk to y'all later. You enjoy your night. Until then, I'm going to keep getting money. Did y'all know I'm monetized, right? I'm getting money. Everybody mad. Saying, oh, from the block. Okay.